So video analytics, to be a very brief talk about that, it's in the manufacturing industry is an innovative technology that leverages video data from cameras and other surveillance systems to extract valuable insights and optimize various aspects of manufacturing operations. Today in this episode of Mojo for Industry presents digital dialogue on video analytics in manufacturing industry, sponsored by Advantech, we will delve into the practical applications of video analytics in the manufacturing sector. So to take the session forward, let me introduce you with our panelists for the day. So we are having Dr. Ray Chi with us, who is the Business Development Manager of Video AI VSMD Group at Advantech, who is joining us from Taipei, Taiwan. And we have Mr. Ajay S Kabadi, who is the founder and CEO of DocketRun Tech Pvt Ltd, who is joining us from Bangalore today. So to start with, I will invite Dr. Ray Chi. Dr. Ray is a Business Development Manager of Video AI VSMD Group Advantech. He is going to share more details on the Advantech's Edge AI solutions with NVIDIA platforms.
Here is our product portfolio. All of them are based on NVIDIA Jetson platforms. Topic is video analytics, right? Learning from NVIDIA's statistics, we know that most customers, they leverage, they hire cameras based on different interfaces. The popular ones are USB cameras, MIPI cameras, and the Ethernet cameras. It depends on your application. For USB cameras, always in the near distance. So like AI AOI, you can leverage USB 3.0 industrial camera. For some AMR, they like to integrate with 3D stereo cameras. Yes, USB 3.0 camera is very popular to build in the AMR. For MIPI camera, the MIPI camera has to build with the camera very closely, but we do in another way. We use MIPI camera to connect with GMSL cameras. That means we build GMSL module to get into the MIPI interface. And the other side, we communicate with GMSL camera. The distance we are up to 100 meters. Okay, compared to the near MIPI camera, the application is much more wild, right? So especially in the vehicle, they need high speed, they need high frame rate, they need high resolution. No problem, GMSL can support. And the Ethernet camera is very widely used, right? For GigaE camera or even 10G camera, you can see them in the factory, in the production line to do the AI AOI, or we like the IP camera. It's very convenient to get a video streaming like RTSP or RH.264 streamings to do the AI inference in the public or private area to do the human behavior or human content or something like safety and security. Yeah, this is very convenient to get video from the IP camera as well. Other sensors like LiDAR, like IMU, we also have the experience to build in our systems. So if you need other sensors, we have the capability to help you to integrate that. If you compare our developed kits, our solution kits with NVIDIA's developed kits and solution kits, some items I would like to highlight is like a USB ports. We have more than the developed kit, and we support the wider operating temperature. That means your project would be deployed at the intersection or in the mission critical area, no problem. Our product is quite robust to afford different kind of installation condition. We also support industrial power supply. That's important because most of the job site with industrial power supply and the power supply is not so stable. But if you encounter something different, something dangerous, our board can avoid the accident. But for the commercial or even consumer developed kits from NVIDIA, they can afford that. So go with Advantech. You can have developed kits from nano nano disableness to originalness to even larger one with a full integration flexibility and my 733S to support to accelerate your development. Then, if you want to deliver the silver label products, we also have a chassis already and the certification already and the warranty 1 more year to support your project. Okay, this is our last page, and we at Advantech bring the NVIDIA's whole product portfolio to build suitable, capable, and suitable systems for customers to use. From your development, you can use our capable with thermal solutions. That's much more convenient and easy to build the solution. Then we have a robust consolidated systems for you to bring the system to your job site. You know our product portfolio to help you in the future. Thank you.
Right. So thank you so much, Dr. Ray, for sharing details on the Advantech's Edge AI solutions with NVIDIA platforms. So ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Mr. Ajay S Kabadi. He's the founder and CEO of DocketRun Tech Pvt Ltd.
The things that we see and I've observed in an industry is there are a lot of cameras which are out there. There might be a CCTV-based cameras out there. There are a lot of productivity issues which we already see. A lot of machine might hit a particular person and lead to a death also. And there are a lot of manual-based SOP standards. As you know that every industry has a set of standard operating procedures to operate. How do you work on set of equipment, what the industry requires, what type of panels that might be, what type of mechanical operations might be. Always there is a site engineer to evaluate these type of scenarios, but there is no set of digitization. So there might be some digital solution, but can we go beyond that scenario? Having multiple combinations of the problems also might be on productivity, quality, safety, security on this part. That's where I would see video analytics is a game changer, which is bringing a lot of solutions around it by just using your normal CCTV cameras and also your machine vision-based cameras. How do we do that? It's an on-prem based solution. It's an Advantech edge device or an on-prem based server of Advantech edge device, where the software gets loaded into that. And what it does, it gets connected with any CCTV cameras, any of brand. It might be a mix of combinations of the brands. It is a combination of Advantech as well as software stack of DocketRun in place, which gets the data to our system. And once the data comes into place, we analyze various information for a safety compliance to start with on a safety perspective. There are various PP compliances, right? There are fluorescent jackets. There are fluorescent jackets. There are full coats for fires. There are team suits. There are electrical shock resistant jackets. So you can identify and check which are the PP standards which are being followed at the respective industries, at the respective departments also. That's one layer of safety checks which you can do. If a machine is about to hit a particular person, you can create a geofencing around that machine with our GUI tool. And if a person enters that unrestricted or unauthorized zone, the machine can stop on real time. But how do we do that and how do we leverage that? Right? You want to stop in an immediate basis. So what we do is at one side, there is a hardware which is analyzing all these video analytics and such. But if you want to, there is a violation being observed. If somebody is not wearing a helmet, there is a trigger system that is there. And what this trigger system does is at the camera region itself, you can mount a hooter. And whenever somebody removes the hooter starts sirening at that location itself. So it's on real-time feedback which is happening. The second point is if you want to stop a machine on real-time basis, we give a relay-based output, which is a on real-time PLC-based output which you get in, which can be connected to your PLC or it can be connected to your direct machinery itself. Since it's a potential free, that gives an added advantage to stop that machine on real-time. And the third part would be if I want the violations to talk me in the languages that is required. Maybe in Odisha, we speak Odian, in Maharashtra, as a Marathi as an example. So we make our voice announcement based on the violations which is being observed. We try to showcase and tell that this is what the violation is. And everything happens on the premises. The data is your private video data, gets processed on real time over there, and simultaneously on real time basis, it gives you these data on real time. That's on a safety point, right? And if you want to dig down into multiple scenarios, if you want to check the mechanical based scenarios, right? In mechanical, there are various operations in an industry. It might be an hydraulic, it might be the gas pipeline, pneumatics, conveyor belt. In electrical, we have electrical panels. So we have set of standard operating procedure to operate those machineries. So if you want to see from a camera angle, all the SOPs, what we say in that the standard operating procedures that we talk about, can my camera evaluate? That's how we do. So we evaluate each and every aspect part of it and how a particular employee works on those equipment. And if he's deviating from those, there is a alert which happens, which can be integrated to their respective element data.
So with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you once again, Dr. Rechi and Mr. Ajay S Kabadi. It was my pleasure having you here today, sir. So we hope you have enjoyed this episode of Moja for Industry Presents Digital Dialogue on Video Analytics in Manufacturing Industry, sponsored by Advantech.
For more updates, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon.